Welcome back, this is Devin, and today we are trying Tainted Grail Conquest. This is another deck building game, another one of those featured as part of the ongoing, for a little while still, Steam deck building sale. And another one I have played, but not much. Just barely started a campaign, I guess. I don't know what you call that. Maybe a campaign. And then I reset it for the purpose of this video. Word Hunter. Or Weird Hunter. Children of Morrigan. Weird Hunters focus on dealing as much damage as possible using quick strikes or powerful blows. Call upon a beast of the weirdness to deal massive amounts of damage to an enemy depending on the number of charges they spend. They charge their ultimate ability by landing hits on enemies. And we've got a passive skill. Every hit we deal leaves a hunter mark, and 4 of those make an enemy vulnerable. And we don't have any way to tell right now what that is. Okay, we've got easy mode or difficulty number 1. So we'll go with difficulty number 1. This is clickable for some unknown reason. Doesn't seem to do anything. Alright, let's give this a shot. This game came out a few years ago, and they have since put out in early access a first-person RPG, maybe an open world RPG, kind of like Skyrim, I guess. It is not, as far as I can tell, setting the world on fire. This one's interesting. You have a direct control over a character on the ground here. Okay. Slay the stone golem.
Right now, this building is an abandoned ruin. However, during your travels, you might find someone who'd be willing to settle in here and help you with your quest.
Okay. That sounds like we're going to be recruiting people to live in our village here, and those people will maybe take part in our progression.
Blacksmith, you hear him angrily mumbling to his anvil.
I swear on my name, one day he'll pay.
Who? Who are you talking about?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Not at this point. Now I'm here and happy. It's just an old habit of mine.
His eyes say otherwise. Something is clearly on his mind.
It really doesn't matter. What matters is that you've invited me to your village, and I can now hammer away in peace and safety.
Okay. I don't even know where runestones are. Okay, who will pay, and what were you so angry about?
You're not giving up, are you? Fine, fine. I'll tell you. I really loved me village and me people. When the army marched through our lands, I thought the All-Mother herself had blessed me. I got a contract to forge soldiers' weapons, but something went wrong. The weapons weakened instead of getting harder. So the army blacksmith accused me of treason. They didn't hang me because my people demanded a fair trial. But there was no time for one, so the army burned down me workshop and told me to leave. I had no choice. It was that or the noose. This anvil is the one thing that survived the fire.
So you want to find out who set you up?
No, I don't care about that. It was so long ago. It's just a habit of mine. Whenever I work on weapons, I like to get angry. And then I force myself to care. And you get the gist. My only regret from those days is that I didn't get the chance to say goodbye to me beloved Silence.
He quickly realizes that a question is forming in your mind.
Silence.
His eyes sparkle as he starts to tell the tale.
She was the most beautiful person I have ever met. We would only meet at night, near the water. She didn't speak, true, but we understood each other very well. I miss her every day. So please, forget what I told you considering the other blacksmith and all that treason. It really doesn't bother me anymore. But Silence, if you ever meet her, please tell her I'm here. If she wants to join us, I promise I'll take care of her. I'd be glad to have someone to talk to besides me Anvil.
Okay, we have a new quest. Principles of Gravity. I assume that is to find Silence and bring her back. Maybe she occupies this little hut? What next? This is going to be another empty...
Right now, this building is
another empty spot. Probably everything else is empty at this point, except for the blacksmith. Looks like it. What about... Oh, this is nothing, or it's not interactable at least. Is this where I came in? No, I don't think it is. Wow. This... Okay. Alright, you can use blocks to protect yourself from enemy hits. That makes sense. Is it saying I should do that? And how many... Oh, okay, here we go. 3 actions. Or energy. 3 energy. I've used 1. I've only got 1 block. Oh, which blocks the next 1 hit, so it's not a number of hit points worth of damage. Lasts for only 1 turn. Okay. As long as this infected human hits no more than once on their next turn, then that should be good. 1 hit for 8 to 12. 3 hits. This one has greater potential, so maybe let's start with that. Okay, got 14 out of it, that's pretty good. And now we can do... probably should have done... Maybe I should have done this? Yeah, I don't know. And now... Yeah, that finishes our turn. Oh, he didn't do anything. Oh, preparing for a special attack, and this is the number of turns that's going to take, so 1 more turn. Makes sense. Ooh. This one looks fancy. A weird card. I think that's pronounced weird. Lose 25 armor for 2 turns. I don't even have 25 armor. I have 0 armor. Was I supposed to equip something before coming in here? Overhead swing. Deal 1 hit for 4 to 6. Reduce enemy's armor by 10 until the end of combat. Do they have armor? I don't think they have armor either. That's probably useless. Oh, but those are the only attacks that I have. So I guess I might as well do it just for the... This one I lose 75 damage for my next turn if I don't play it. I would prefer that to... No, I wouldn't, because I don't have any armor. Yeah. Sure, we can do that, I guess. That takes up... Oh, no, it goes to negative. Okay, that's probably bad. Let's just do the small strikes. Oh, we can rotate the camera here. That's a little bit nicer, I think. Okay, now they're going to attack for 12. Let's block that. Do small strikes and an attack. It looks like this is incrementing for each hit. Yeah, and that's going to give us a big hit, but we're not going to have that charged before this guy's done, because he's almost done now. Oh. He turned into 2 flesh-eating maggots, I guess? And they are going to be attacking each of them. These are actually much more dangerous than the other thing. I wonder if does it make sense to try to block everything? I can block one of them and stun the other. Okay. They're just both going to attack again, so this will never end if I try to keep doing that. I will block and then do some attacks. Should have used the broad reach on that. That would have made more sense. But we'll do this. Okay. Tainted Force. Create 20 barrier on all enemies. If not played, lose 25% of your current HP. That's a bummer. Huh. Well, let's block. And that's all we can do. Oh yeah, those are random. I forgot that because I was using them only against that one enemy. Now, let's do... now I probably need to block or else I'm going to take 10 damage. Okay. I will not kill on this turn. Do I want to stun something? I guess so. Let's do broad reach. We'll do the attack. Okay, that's pretty good. And maybe if I do this, it will just kill the one. That would be nice. Yeah, okay, good. Lose 25 armor for 2 turns again. Sure, let's do that. Oh, will that persist? I hope it will. I didn't realize what I was doing there. I didn't realize I was on my last energy. Looks like it will persist. Okay, there we go. And we get a new card, as is tradition in the genre. A Shield Breaker. Deal 1 hit for 100% damage. Reduce the enemy's armor by 20 until the end of combat. Reduce enemy's armor by 100% of your damage until the end of combat. Deal 1 hit for 75% damage. If the enemy intends to attack, stun it. Oh, that would be nice. I'm going to go with that. A new passive. Oh, now we get to see what vulnerable is. Effect that doubles damage received from any source. Okay. Now we pick a new passive, Body of Steel. Increase armor by 25. Okay. Desire to fight. Start every combat with 2 additional energy. I'm assuming that's not per turn. That just means your first turn you'll have 2. Block every second hit received in a turn. Oh. That would be nice. That means if I blocked the first hit, then the second one's automatically taken care of. I think that's good. Cracked Man. In a weapon slot, every turn increase everyone's damage by 10%. In an armor slot, increase everyone's armor by 5. Oh. Let's try it there. What is with this visual treatment here? A milestone?
It's a mystery why these stones light up and banish the weirdness when people walk by. Many believe Merlin himself invented the runes carved into them. There's also a darker rumor that they were left by the Four-Dwellers to lure humans into their domain, like moths to the flame.
Okay. Boost the range. Oh, I guess that effect is the weirdness. Is a weird candle a thing I want? Does that let me banish weirdness around me, maybe? Let's try that. Got a weird candle. It doesn't appear to be doing that. Oh, I can click to walk also. Increase damage of all enemies by 50% for 2 turns. If not played, next turn lose 2 energy. I don't want to do that. And I guess I can just plan to block for the next 2 turns. I've got that free block for a secondary block. It won't help me this turn because there's only 1 attack. Oh, that's it, I guess. That's the turn. Okay. We will block again. I need to take out this Faith Healer first. We'll go with Broad Reach and then an attack. Okay, another block. Broad Reach and attack. Oh, that's increasing that, yeah, it does say everyone's damage, doesn't it? So it's increasing theirs too, which I guess is fine as long as I'm committed to blocking everything. Okay, there goes the healer. Either create a 20 barrier or lose 25% of current HP. I don't think I want to do that. I'm fairly low already. Now let's... Oh, I don't have a block. Great. Great, great, great. Okay, I guess I'll just do one of these. I don't think I took damage from that, and I don't understand why. Might be good to do Broad Reach with the crippling attack. It's my strongest attack right now. Did it trigger twice? I didn't notice that it did. Okay. This will do a fair bit more damage, so I probably need to do it. Also, the next hit does plus 100%, and this does 3 hits, 3 smaller hits. So I probably should do this and then attack. Oh, well, not relevant.
Choking
candle
stench
maker.
of tallow permeates the air. The candle maker's house stands alone within the weirdness, the inquisitive tendrils held at bay by dozens of flickering weird candles. There are many grisly tales about candle makers who secretly made their candles out of people they were supposed to protect. Inside, the candle maker leans heavily on his cast iron mold, barely managing to stay awake.
So fast! Oh, why do they burn out so fast? Oh, perhaps if I... No, I may need both later.
It takes a while for him to notice you.
The candles aren't snuffed out, are they? You're not one of the weird spawn. Doesn't matter. I can't sell you any anyway. I barely make enough to keep myself alive out here.
Let's ask him to join us in the
It
village.
doesn't take much to convince him.
Lead the way. I'd like to be in a place where I don't have to use all my goods myself. And where the ingredients to make them are easier to obtain.
His last words almost make you regret your decision.
Weird candles will now drop from legendary encounters. They'll help you in your further journey. Okay. Oh, 3. Oh, it's about to create a barrier. Not this. Ah. Okay. So far, I would say it's a little dry. Oh, this one's doing 2 attacks now. I will block. And I think I want to focus. So I'll just do regular attacks. Oh, I'm gonna take a lot of damage here, aren't I? Am I even gonna make it? Okay. Oh, he's doing 3. So I'm gonna need to stun him. Because he's just doing all kinds of stuff. Oh, then I could do a crippling attack on this one so I can at least get some damage done. Great, they all have barriers now. And we have 2 attacks incoming, so 1 block will take care of all of them. I guess this is as good as anything at the moment. Okay. Probably want to work on these guys first, the red priests, so I can get them to stop generating barriers. Oh, they put that barrier back up on him. It's 25 armor for 2 turns. Or lose 75 damage. I guess that's what I want to do. I'll block, so that'll take care of 2 hits. Then we'll do the small strikes. And we'll attack this one again. Okay. I will block I will crippling attack the big guy. And now small strikes. Oh, so many barriers. All right. Okay, I'll block. And I will do broad reach and attack. Why did that? That didn't hit twice, did it? Oh, this is a problem. Okay, let's cripple, block, and attack. Oh, one. They're gonna put a barrier. Yep, no surprise there. Create a 20 barrier on all enemies. Don't want to do that. But I don't want to lose 25% of my current HP, although it's not very much. For what that's worth. Could I kill this first? No, I can't. So I guess that's what's happening. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it out of this one. Did I even get to... I didn't even get to block. So I'm dead this turn. I'm not. Why did I not die? I'll die this turn instead. Unless I can kill this guy. Okay. How did that happen? He did 2 hits. I thought I had a block up for one of them, and then my perk should have
Now we can start the cycle
taken care of the second one.
A different voice appears out of nowhere, and its owner is nowhere to be seen.
Be gone.
It is calm. Inhumanly calm.
Can I invite you to the table?
You see a hooded figure waiting for you by the table. A chessboard sits upon it, the game in progress. As you take the free chair, you realize the creature has no face. A white skull leers from the shadows of the hood, a human skeleton draped with robes.
I admit, I'm not used to showing up in person whenever people die. That's too much hassle, with adjusting my presence to your current imaginations and whatnot. But let's say that your case is special.
Your death?
Yes. And yes to that other question, too. You're technically dead, but there are certain things that prevent you from, let's say, being properly gone. Recent events had consequences going beyond the intentions that sparked them. And now we're stuck in this unfortunate predicament because time, as you know it, is irreversibly corrupted.
I'm trying to figure out the implications that death knew the other question that I didn't ask. Either death is reading my thoughts, which is a weird concept for a dead person anyway, or death is inside the video game. Time got corrupted. Recent events. Time got corrupted.
The past and the future are happening at the same time. All that you see is an echo of things that already happened or eventually will. Presented without inherent sense, without purpose, without any logic.
You see 4 figures on the board changing shapes into forms of beasts, and a moment later, they dissolve into dust.
You must slay the Guardians and keep slaying them until you reach the source, conjuring them out of the weirdness. Their deaths will make you stronger. This will lead you to your destination.
Okay, that was a pretty short run. Each run can be lost, but part of the accumulated power is transformed into new possibilities for the upcoming runs. Okay. So I guess the expectation is that the first run will be short. These are your major objectives in the game, things you need to accomplish in order to unlock the ending. Recruit all 7 villagers, find the true boss fight, and save 13 souls from corruption. To do that, you finish quests given by all NPCs that can be saved from corruption. You can check who was already found and saved on the next page or in your journal. Secret boss fight. Find and recruit all the people. Okay, those others are pretty straightforward. Game progress. Discovered 6 out of 41 passives. Oh, okay. So I'm looking at my history with the different... So do they each have 41 unique passives? Or do I have to rediscover the same ones for each one? Rest now, warrior. You can stay here forever or go deeper into weirdness to explore its mystery. You know what? I may table this one after that. It's pretty straightforward, the actual playing of it. It seems like some of the progression around it maybe has some depth, and there's probably I mean, I've done what, 3 encounters, so I'm sure there's more depth in there. But so far, it's not grabbing me. I am very interested in the first-person game, though, and I like the idea of making games of multiple genres that all exist in the same fictional place. I like that idea. If you're here because of the Steam Deck building sale, or if that's something that interests you, that's going through the 2nd, I believe. I believe it ends early Pacific time on the 2nd. And there are several, this is probably the last game I'll look at in that sale, but there are several others that you should pay attention to if that's your sort of thing. There's Inscription, which I mentioned before. There's also Slay the Spire, which is fantastic, and Monster Train, which is also fantastic, but pretty similar, and kind of Slay the Spire is the one that got there first for me, so it's probably my favorite of the 2. I won't do videos of those because every video game YouTube channel, I think, has videos of those already, so I wanted to look at some stuff that was slightly more obscure but still interesting in this sale. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.